there has to be like a selling of the soul for everything to grow so fast and explode and, you know, be an overnight success. So God is saying, you are not that. But it doesn't mean that it's bad, that it's going to take longer. It's meaning that you're doing it with God. You are working with God's timing, with the natural flow of how God wants you to build your life. And you are building your life right now. You know, shortcuts equal fast ruts. That is what I heard. I need you to understand that it is happening, right? All of it is happening for you. All of it, truly all of it. The things that you've been praying about, okay? It's already been written for you. So this applies to love. It applies to money. It applies for the life that you are working towards now. Because you are building. You are building yourself. And I want to talk about that too. Because you've done a lot of inner work. You've done a lot of self-exploration, self-expansion. And the evidence is going to be provided of the inner work that you've been doing. For example, if you've been praying and you've been, you know, preparing your heart for love, it's coming. It's already written for you. You know, you don't need to try and make shortcuts and make things happen from your own accord, because it's already happening. God has already, you know, has already figured out everything out in the spiritual realm. It is happening. If you've been praying for success in your ventures, in your money, in your business, you don't need to make any shortcuts. You don't need to sell and sacrifice your integrity. It's already happening. You need to just carry on being obedient and, you know, listening to what God is telling you to do and carrying on from that place, from that posture. And the life that you've been praying about, you know, because I feel like you are currently in a life where you can look around and be grateful for things in there, but it's not where you want to be long term, and that's completely okay. If you know that you have potential inside of yourself, you have to get to a point to recognize that in order for you to step into your potential, you've got to take a step, right? Not just admiring your potential. You've got to start being in the posture, aligning your actions, creating, building with God,